Hi, this is Crypto's Noob. Welcome to episode 8 of my Gods Unchained post-match gameplay review and commentary. This match, I am playing with my same Odin's Wrath Viking War deck that I was playing with in the previous episode. I had requeued right after that match, hoping to get Carnival in a rematch, but I missed him. And instead, I was matched up against Chernoknizhnik. I believe that was pretty close pronunciation, though I really have no idea. Anyway, and he is playing a Flourish deck, Nature, God Power. Widely regarded as probably the most powerful God Power available in beta at the moment. And he gets a pretty good start here. Plays the Mana Shard Mage and a chicken, which lays an egg, which will hatch in a turn. I get a pretty good draw with the Raving Fan right off the bat. However, I do not want to lose it. So this will be an important decision here as to whether I want to play it right away. And I do decide to go for the Blitz. And take out the chicken. However, unfortunately, this leaves my Raving Fan open to attack and subsequent destruction. And he'll still have his newborn chicken on the board. So my opponent does choose to take out my Raving Fan, probably a good choice there. Otherwise, it was being buffed up every turn. Brings out the Philid Tracker, rather powerful 2-mana card for 5/1, making me feel like I'm forced to do a blitz with my Tactician here and take care of it before he gets a chance to cast Flourish on that and potentially give it enough health to keep me from killing it. And now we make this game over rather quickly. Instead, I use my Tactician, uses up his protected ability, and is taken out by an Archer next turn. Now we have his Confused Chicken in play. Much like the last match I played against Carnival, I have very quickly seemed to lost control of the board and may not be able to even get it back, because from now on he's going to be able to flourish anybody he has on the board, and I am not able to take advantage of my Viking synergy because I can't keep anybody out there long enough for them to get buffed by each other, or even by my nice spells I have in my hand. So after much deliberation, I send one guy out as a sacrifice to take out the chicken and leave myself open as round 4 comes on. Now this Flourish spell is available. He could easily buff his Archer, or he could summon 3 Blade Flies and buff everybody next turn, which looks like his plan. Since I don't have anybody on the board, I have trouble taking them all out. I'll probably take one out with Blitz. Except that I kind of miscalculated here. I don't have the 1 mana for a Blitz, nor do I have a Bag of Tricks, as I was forced to use those pretty early on. And here I'm just hoping that his Flourish winds up in a way so that my guys can at least make accounting for themselves. I have 5 attack with my Valkyrie, 3 with my Viking. And sure enough, here come the Blade Flies. They take out both my characters, and still some left over to do damage to me. Now I'm very much left on the defensive here. He's forcing me to use my blitz on my newly summoned characters pretty much every turn, just to sacrifice themselves to try to slow down his onslaught. But I think that's kind of an untenable situation. I'm not going to be able to keep up with his flourish buffs. I use my Viking Outrider to clear one, and again Archer comes out, knocks it down. It's a very good use of those 1 damage cards so far. Then he fills up his board, does a round of attacks, refreshes his mana, and flourishes everybody again. Now I'm staring at a wall of creatures ranging from 4/2s to 1/4s, 4/3, 2 3/3s. I have 2 buff spells in my hand and 1 berserker. I'm not going to be able to really do a whole lot with that. Look around, trying to figure out if there's any prayer I have. It looks like I should be able to survive 1 more round, possibly, depending on how his flourish lands. Decide to send my berserker in. Give him some blood rage, just for fun. And my turn. So now that I finally had some sort of combo I've been able to do and get a 7/3 berserker out, it doesn't matter because he has enough damage. Oh, I would have had enough damage. Leaves me at 1 hit point. And if I should notice, do I want to actually kill one of his creatures, buff my guy up, or do I just want to give him a little smack on the nose just for fun? I decided to go for the smack on the nose. I'm gonna have to worry about my 9/5 berserker. And goes ahead and plays a couple extra moves at the end, and finally kills me off. So there we have 2 matches in a row. Kind of the same problem with my Odin's Wrath deck in both matches, where I was just unable to ever get started. And War is a bit of a disadvantage against those 2 decks too, because there's not really a lot of clearing cards. It's hard to kill more than 1 creature a turn unless you have your own creatures on the board. And if you never get control, then you'll never have the creatures on. So, need to go back and retool that, obviously, and hopefully next match that I show you guys, it'll be performing better. Anyway, as always, thanks for listening, and I'll see you on the next episode.